how American farmers deal with millions of wild animals. Hello, my friends. Agriculture is a crucial part of the U.S. economy, and it comes with its own set of challenges. Agriculture not only grapples with unusual weather changes like droughts or floods. U.S. farmers, including both farmers and ranch owners, also face disasters caused by wild animals such as feral pigs, coyotes, white-tailed deer, and wild turkeys. If you live in the suburbs and rural areas of Texas or California, you might witness deer and feral pigs abandoning their natural habitats and heading toward gardens in search of food. Despite their innocent appearance, they're known to be among the most destructive wild animals. Additionally, livestock farmers found coyotes the most troublesome predators. To migrate the negative impact of invasive species, the U.S. government often encourages affected individuals to take measures such as habitat destruction, trapping, or hunting these invasive species with permissible limits. However, throughout the 8 years of the U.S. program aimed at controlling the damage from feral pigs, the invasive species, with a large appetite and a knack for rooting everything with a scent, remains a billion-dollar disaster for farmers, wildlife, and the environment. According to reports from farmers in Texas and California in 2021, feral pigs caused them approximately $1.7 billion in damages. Particularly, California's vegetable production suffered about $650 million due to these creatures. These are typical feral pigs in Texas, usually congregating in groups of 7 to 10, tearing through crop fields, creating massive barren patches. They damage recreational areas and, at times, even terrorize tourists in state and national parks while decimating other wildlife.
And you're not allowed to stop them really.
In recent years, Texas has consistently been the state with the largest population of feral pigs, numbering around 3.5 to 4 million, almost half of the national population. These resilient pigs seem to thrive in almost any condition, climate, or ecosystem in the state. They are remarkably intelligent mammals that evade trapping or killing attempts. Female feral pigs often begin reproducing at 6 to 8 months and give birth to 2 litters of 4 to 10 piglets each. With their rapid reproduction abilities, even a population reduction of 70% can bounce back within 2 to 3 years. Besides Texas, feral pigs are also prevalent in states like Florida, Alabama, and Southern California. It's estimated that the species causes agriculture damage of around $2.5 billion annually nationwide. Despite being wild animals that usually hide in forests, these herds of feral pigs boldly venture into fields upon discovering ambient food sources. Large crop fields, often cultivating corn or wheat, are their favorite destinations. They can hide and ravage crops there for weeks before moving on. Considering invasive and highly detrimental to U.S. agriculture, most states allow year-round, unlimited hunting of feral pigs. capturing them alive for processing and sale to restaurants as exotic meat. The goal is not extermination, a task few believe feasible, but rather control. Additionally, coyotes are among the most nuisance-causing animals for farm owners. They are the top predators in the U.S. today. Coyotes are found in every U.S. state except Hawaii. There's hardly any U.S. animal species that can adapt as remarkable as this one. Female coyotes typically breed at 1 year old, and their pregnancy period lasts only 63 days due to their extremely adaptable nature. Alongside favorable living conditions and fewer natural enemies, the coyote population in the U.S. is steadily increasing. According to U.S. estimates, California has the largest population of coyotes, with about 750,000 individuals among the total 2.8 to 4.7 million nationwide, a number that could be even higher due to their prolific reproductive capacity. These invasive creatures are most active at night, early morning, and late evening. Also when many coyotes approach livestock farms to hunt for food. In areas unaffected by human activity and during cooler times of the year, they can remain active throughout the day. Their diet primarily consists of small mammals, including mice, voles, and rabbits, which can make up to 90% of their food intake in many cases. Additionally, their attack on farm animals are not uncommon. According to USDA statistics on livestock predation, coyotes are responsible for 53.1% of the lost livestock annually in the U.S., estimated at around 117,000 animals each year. To limit the impact of coyotes in agriculture and curb the explosion of their population, most states allow hunting for the species for 12 months a year. Hunters in the U.S. kill over 500,000 coyotes annually, and most are killed in proximity to livestock farms. Causing substantial damage to U.S. agriculture is impossible to ignore with white-tailed deer and the damage they inflict on American. There are currently over 30 million white-tailed deer living in the U.S., averaging about 100 deer per square kilometer. The rapid increase in the white-tailed deer population could be attributed to various factors. In the 1920s, these species were nearly extinct due to excessive hunting before government protection programs and national parks attempted to save it. Unfortunately, the current population has surged beyond control. In essence, the behavior of the white-tailed deer is quite similar to feral pigs. They spend much of their time wandering in forests. Upon discovering farmland or crops, they don't miss the opportunity for feeding. According to USDA estimates, American white-tailed deer consume 15 million tons of vegetation annually, causing around 248 million in damages to crops and landscapes solely in the northeastern region. These species also accounts for 58% of crop damage and 33% of vegetable loss across the country. Moreover, white-tailed deer nationwide are a cause of vehicular damage, totaling 1.1 billion and approximately 150 human deaths annually due to collisions with deer.
Oh, that's a deer, you okay, man?
According to the National Deer Association estimate, about 6.1 million white-tailed deer are hunted across the country by hunters every year. This has had a significant economic impact in the U.S. in 2020, generating retail sales of revenue of over $65 billion and contributing to $149 billion to the national economy. In many areas in the U.S., wild turkeys are also considered invasive species, with a large population of up to 6.5 million individuals. Specifically, they often damage as a nuisance in the western regions like California, Texas, and other southern areas. With their habit of seeking green forage and agriculture food, they're believed by agriculture producers to cause damage to crops. The level of agriculture damage and economic losses caused by wild turkeys to the farming industry is estimated to be around 654,000 annually, with much of it linked to ginseng. Although originally inhabiting large forested areas, they're gradually adapting to various habitats, including some urban and suburban areas. This has led to conflicts between humans and wild turkeys.
He says he's used to it because it happens every day.
Reports of nuisance from wild turkeys in rural, suburban, and urban areas, including their foraging by digging up soil in yards, flower beds, areas, or gardens with cover, resulting in damage to crops. The wild turkeys in Ocean County, New Jersey, completely fear humans. They do as they please, roaming around people's yards, unabashedly crossing roads, literally.
Don't do it to me. You're all right.
Some residents here say they sometimes fear leaving their homes due to the turkeys everywhere. If you attempt to chase them away, some aggressive male turkeys might turn to attack you, your car, or similar items. And naturally, this behavior can continue for days or weeks. Wild turkeys can be hunted using firearms or appropriate archery equipment, but local regulations might restrict the use of these tools in urban and suburban environments. Thank you for watching our video, where we covered just a few among many invasive animal species in the U.S.